Hi, welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern.
I'm Vic, and it's me and the dizzy one. Look, yeah, Vern's not feeling too well today, so we're going to keep it short but sweet. Um, you know, aggressive and sweet as well, because I'm demurring, to put it properly. People don't know what that means. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Vern, I'm going to do the DEF CON today. I'm going to tell you where we are today. There's our ratings for the DEF CON. And listen here, I'm telling you now, not often we have this, but I'm at fucking DEFCON 1, baby.
I I feel you. I
I
absolutely
am
feel.
I am so pissed, so demoering, so opgefokt. I could start slapping people around because honestly, I feel us fans, us rugby fans, are being taken for idiots. For bloody idiots. And
Yeah,
but let's start where we normally start. Let's start with the topics quickly. There you go. So we'll talk Champions League. We'll look at the tables of the Champions Cup. We'll look at the.
Champions
It's not the
Cup.
Champions League. It's worse. It's Way Cup. We'll look at the league tables. Then I want to talk about, is the Champions Cup even an elite competition anymore? We'll talk about the Japanese league, the results, the tables, and of course the upcoming URC. We'll go through that very quickly. But I'm going to do it like this. 1 second. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We have hit 121,000. 230. The 230 is also important. If you want to get hold of us, that's the email on top there, that side. But here we go. Let's have a look at the Investec results from the weekend. Vern, you run through all the results. Can you see them?
I can't actually. You what? That's better. Yeah, I got, okay,
Okay, you run through all the results. I'll be back in a second.
cool, man. Okay, we had the Leicester Tigers losing to Leinster 15-23. The Stormers, the mighty Stormers, beating La Rochelle there 42-21. Clermont losing to the Sales Sharks 14-35. The Sharks, the Natal Sharks, or whatever you want to name them, beating Saracens 28-23. Munster beating Gloucester 31-3. We had Bordeaux absolutely hammering Scarlets 50-21. We had the Glasgow Warriors, and what a comeback that was, beating Toulouse 28-21. It was 21-0 for Toulouse at half time. So well done to the Warriors. Harlequins smashing Bayonne there 68-14. Castor beating Edinburgh 33-0. The Saints absolutely hammering the Bulls 50-5, and they fucking deserve
Embarrassing.
to get hammered. I'm pissed.
Embarrassing.
I'm pissed as well. They deserve to get hammered. They should have got hammered more.
I think we're going to
Um,
rile each other up.
I don't need much, Vic. Toulon beating Bath there 45-34. That's a good game. And the Bristol Bears beating Selection One Palois 62-12.
Okay, before we get into my rant and before we get into everything, because
You rant.
it's going to be a big rant today. It's going to be an epic rant. It's
I'm
like the
ready to
biggest rant
rant as
ever.
well.
Um,
It's
listen,
gonna be
let's have a
pandemonium
quick
because
look at
I'm
the
ready to rant
tables.
as well.
Okay, there we go. So pool one, we got Glasgow on top, followed by Saracens, Toulouse, Sale, and then of course the Guppies, the Sharks. There, good win. We got the win we needed on the weekend. Played a few of our Springboks, and then Claymore at the bottom. In League 2 or in Pool 2, it's Bath, Custers, Munster, Toulon, Gloucester, and Edinburgh. In League 3, Stormers was on top with Leinster together. They don't play each other, so that's not going to be a problem. Harlequins, La Rochelle, Leicester Tigers, and Bayonne. Leicester Tigers surprisingly not good at all. And then the fourth pool, we have Northampton, Bordeaux, Bristol, Scarlets, the Bulls. The Bulls are in fifth. And then Pau, Selection, Paloise. Look, okay, I rattled through them because I want to get them out the way. I want to go back to the table. Yeah. If I'm the people that are putting the money into this Investec Cup, I'm talking about the people at Investec, I'm finding all these teams. Maybe not the French, but everybody else I'm finding. This is a load of bullshit. This is a load of hogwash. I mean, let's be honest. We fans, we're paying for subscriptions on 3 channels to watch this shit. I don't want to know what the people are paying in the stadiums. Most of the stadiums are freaking empty. I mean, maybe the people have become intelligent. We're not watching this shit anymore. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather watch Curry Cup, where I know I'm going to see oldies and young ones, no Springboks. I know what I'm getting. and it's a good competition. I'd rather watch the NPC in New Zealand, or the Super Rugby does not fuck around like this. This is embarrassing. And you know what the thing is that, I mean, let's take the Bulls. The Bulls are the biggest embarrassment to South African rugby.
Vic, put up your volume a bit.
You want to put up my volume? I can shout as much as you want. Because I am the Murin. The Bulls are the biggest embarrassment to South African rugby. South Africans, we should be embarrassed for our club rugby. Take away the Stormers this year. This year's an exception.
Yes, but we were just chatting before we went on live, Vic. The Stormers were very lucky with the draw this year.
Yes,
very lucky.
But hey, look, hats off. You can only play who's in front of you. You beat who's in front of you. But listen, the Bulls, they didn't put out a team at all in the Curry Cup, right? They threw the Curry Cup. Same as the Sharks. They're not prioritizing the URC because they're playing cup teams there as well. They're not prioritizing this cup. So what is actually the Bulls' priority? Does anybody fucking know? I mean, look, I'm losing my shit here. South African rugby, other than the Springboks, is in a terrible state of affairs. The Sevens is good. I'm talking about the national team is good. Our club rugby is the worst. New Zealand's ahead of us in club rugby. The French, the English, the Irish, even the fucking Scottish. I would even say the Welsh teams do better than us because they don't have the talent that we have, but they try. I mean, can you explain to me why the Sharks on the weekend, Vincent Koch, why the hell is he not playing? He hasn't played for the Springboks for about 6 months. If Sia Kolisi can turn up, where's the other boys? What is wrong with your Bulls players? I mean, where's all the Springboks from the Bulls? So, the Springboks players, they never travel up north. I mean, are they getting only paid for the home games or what?
I mean, I have to totally agree with you.
No,
I find it
dizzy.
it's an effing joke, man. You know,
it is.
Like you said before, we're paying for subscriptions. We are paying for subscriptions, a shitload. Can you imagine if you flew up from South Africa to go watch that game? I would have been pissed out of my mind.
Or if you're a South African and let's say you're living in France or in Germany and you said, oh, well, you know what? Hey, my Bulls are coming this weekend to play the Saints. Let's get into the Eurostar, fucking pay that horrific amount of money to travel through that shitty tunnel. Get a bus, a taxi, a hotel room, pay for the tickets. It's like £1,000 weekend per person. And then they walk out in the field and they deliver that kind of shit. Listen here, if I was there, I'm thinking about going to one of these games and in my rucksack, rotten eggs, rotten tomatoes, and fucking lobbing at these people. Because listen here, I don't understand. If I'm a sponsor of these teams, like if I'm Vodacom, or if I'm Hollywood Bet from the Sharks and the Bulls, I'm going to these clubs and saying, listen here, mates, our sponsorship's going down. You're an embarrassment to our brand. Well, pick up. I mean, I also think this format is a joke. I mean, let's go back to the pools quickly. Let's look at this. I mean, I'm going to take any pool. We'll take pool.
Oh, I just 1 second there, Vic. Dean if you saw the Bulls team, why would you fly there? But Dean, normally you have to book hotels, so you have to organize everything in advance, weeks in advance. And then you go there, and then that rocks up. And that would piss me
I don't
off.
want to hear no shit anymore. South African club rugby is a fucking disgrace. That's the bottom line.
It's
now,
the same.
These tables, Vern. You look at these tables, right?
Yeah.
The joke is that 4 out of these 6 teams are going to make it. If I'm in the Investec Cup, change the format. Say only 2 teams are making it. Because this way, everybody's going to play better teams. I mean, what the hell are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's a disgrace, man.
Not just that. You want to bring rugby up a notch. You want to catch football a bit with the crowds and everything like that. And playing weak teams away from home is just... You never see that in the Champions League in football.
No. And I always hear from all South Africans how great our teams are. No, they're cuck. This Investec Cup is cuck. The only ones that really take it seriously are the bloody French teams that they try to win it every year. So, and the Premiership teams, the URC teams are a joke. Listen here. They might not have the better players in their league down there in New Zealand and Australia. But the Super Rugby is way more competitive than this crap.
True.
It's more interesting to watch. I mean, just look at the results. Bordeaux. I mean, every team that's away, basically, most of them throw the game if they're going to the Southern Hemisphere, if they have to travel, right?
Yeah.
So, and the Southern Hemisphere teams, that's our 3 South African teams, every time they go up north, they throw the game. So, I mean, it's a joke. I'm actually thinking about not even doing these games anymore. I'll be honest with you, why should I do the Saints against the Bulls, which is a fucking joke? I'd rather do Toulon against Bath.
Definitely.
On the weekend, I'm doing Leinster against Ulster. I'd rather do a game like that because the minute a South African team has to travel up north, it's a joke. Okay, this weekend we have the URC back and the South African teams will play against each other. I'm going to tell you now, watch the Bulls, the Sharks, play their best team they can possibly play. It's a joke. I've had my rant.
No, it's just,
And it's only a matter of time until it starts hurting the national team as well. But the national team used to blame as well, and I give Rassie blame as well. What was that shit Welsh game? We didn't need that game.
No.
We wouldn't have had the eye doctor if we didn't have that game either. We didn't need that game.
It's just, we want to watch good rugby games. I want to sit here and enjoy myself. And if I'm sitting here watching, the Saints against the Bulls, I must say the Saints played fantastic. The Bulls played shit. But I'm sitting here, watching the game and thinking to myself, okay, I can't leave because we're on the stream. But if I was now sitting on my couch, I would have switched that off after about 20 minutes already.
You would have gone to go watch bloody floor hockey or ballet. Nothing against
I would have switched it off. I would have switched it off, but we're doing the stream, so we can't switch it off because there are people out there. But you noticed also in the stream, beginning there were a lot of people in, and afterwards,
because it's not interesting anymore, Vern. It's a joke.
Yeah, I was sitting there by myself, man.
And I mean, people, Dean saying that, but Australia and New Zealand, their rugby is not great either. But it's competitive. That's what I want. I want competition. There's too many teams throwing games here and stuff like that. You should actually, you know what? The FBI should investigate. Is this match fixing the way they play sometimes? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's horrifically bad. And I don't want to
Nick, talking about match fixing, that's actually a fucking good idea. The next time the South African teams go up north, I'm betting on the other team.
I'm going to put $1,000 on a Bulls loss by 50 because you know that's going to happen. If the Bulls travel to Bath tomorrow, let's just say, for example, they're losing by 50. I'm putting my money on the Bath. It's too easy. It's too stupid. And I also blame SA Rugby for this. Why did we need to play Wales? No other nation played that 5th game. We did, knowing that on that weekend, there was URC games. Then we released URC players. The Springboks turned up still with a strong team, but they released URC players that didn't even play in the URC. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand. And this has all got to do with the calendar of rugby being opgefok.
Shit, man.
This URC season, the Super Rugby should all be played at the same time. The Six Nations and the Rugby Championship played at the same time. Everything should be in blocks. Do you ever see the French club teams play a lesser team? No, they don't.
La Rochelle also didn't send a full team down.
Okay, down south, yes. And that's a problem. I don't like that. I don't like it. But look, that's my rant for today. It's enough. Yes, the Bulls played cuck, I believe. Now they've made me demure. Let's get into the Japanese league. Let's get into something, how do you say? Nice. There you go. I'll run through the results quickly. Black Rams Tokyo lost to Tokyo Sun Goliath 15-29. You know who plays where.
I've got it somewhere.
Okay, Urazu D-Rocks beat Mitsubishi Dynamos 27-24. Toyota Verblitz beat Mia Honda Heat 44-33. Kobe Steelers beat Kubato Spears 28-33. Yokohama Cannon Eagles, they lost 27-39 to Shizuoka Blue Revs. And then Toshiba Lupus Tokyo, to Toshiba Brave Lupus Tokyo, they were not that brave. They got hammered by Satamaya Wild Knight 0-46. But if you look at those games, okay, the last game is something else. But they're all close. They're all competitive, right?
They're all close, all competitive. Like I said, we definitely got to do one before the Super Rugby starts. We're going to do a couple of those Japanese games, man.
I can't wait for the Super Rugby. Honestly, I can't wait for the Super Rugby. because I know what kind of product I'm getting. I know that they have very good New Zealand players. They have the best of Australia and stuff like that. Okay, they don't have the best of the Northern Hemisphere or from South Africa, but you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting there. It's an honest rugby because every week they try to put out their best teams. Where in the Investec Cup or in the URC, they're not doing that. But let's have a look at the table. Not that very interesting. Everybody's played one game. The Wild Knights are on top. We'll keep you up to date every week. Try to pick up one or two games. The minute we've got a little bit of time, I think I'm doing one of the games on a Saturday morning at 5 o'clock. That would be really nice.
You have to first find out where the hell we can watch it.
I've got that already. It's not a problem.
What?
Got it all set up, man. I got it all set. Listen, I'm in a foul mood already because of this fucking rugby. Be honest with you. And on the and tonight, Man United's still coming. If they don't win, don't even tune into the morning show tomorrow because I'm gonna rip a fucking TV to pieces, right? I'm gonna be so demurring. I swear to God, and if anybody comes in with a stupid question, I will just hammer them. I'll be totally losing my rocket.
Dean Cook said, I watched the Stormers play, and after that, I turned on the table tennis.
There you go. Look. God, hey, listen here. Everybody knows I'm a Sharks fan, and I'm not the greatest Stormers fan. I support them when they play against other teams, not South African. But I've got to take my hat off if I had one. The Stormers, you beat everybody that you were supposed to beat this year. People say you had an easy schedule. I don't give a shit about easy schedules. You can only win what's in front of you. And
yes.
My Sharks, why do you think I've got no bloody hair? The Sharks make me pull it out.
I mean, the Sharks on paper are the best team
in the world.
I mean, you've got how many double world champions in that team?
You know how many Springboks they've got? They've got 23 Springboks in that squad. 23. By far the best team. I mean, they've got more international players on their roster than any other club team in the world. The second to them are only the Bulls. And then comes Leinster. And then I've got to watch that shit. Okay, we won on the weekend. Boo. We won. Because we played some of our better players on the back line. But I mean, I'm just thinking international rugby has to step in. I don't want to see the Springboks play 17 times a year against fucking Georgia and in Italy and the bloody barbarians. I mean, that was a joke. The last game against Wales was not needed. That's why I like that format for next year. We're going to get the 4 games against Australia. We're going to get the 6 games in the championship. And I hope that's all we have is 10 games next year. So that the club rugby can improve next year. Because club rugby is supposed to be the place that is delivering the good players to the international teams. And I don't know how long it's going to last. But hey, listen, that's my rant for today. I'm done. I've got nothing more to say. I'm out of here. Vern, you can close the show.
Close the show, but no, it's just disappointing. You know, I always look forward to the weekend to watch the rugby, and then that comes up. I mean, seriously, it's just disappointing. That's all I can say. It's disappointing. Let's hope we have on the weekend the URC games there. Stormers against the Lions, the Sharks against the Bulls. We'll have some good ones there so we can enjoy the rugby. But I don't know.
Can I say something? I just want to compare something to you, right? The URC, right? The URC, right? Let's take EuroLeague basketball, right? You have 20 teams in the EuroLeague basketball. They play in the Serbian leagues. They play all their normal leagues. They have their cup competitions and stuff like that. They never, ever put out a weakened team in the EuroLeague. Every game is like life and death in the EuroLeague in basketball. Sometimes they get hammered, sometimes there's injuries. That's all part of the game. But they always try to put out the best team possible. The coaches are on so much pressure there. You lose 3-4 games in a row, you're gone.
You're gone.
You're gone. And if they can do it, and they also play international basketball. They also have European championships. Then they play the EuroLeague. They play their domestic trophies all at the same time, eh?
Yeah, but okay. Basketball and rugby are 2 different sports, Vic.
Yeah, okay. Rugby plays once a week. They play 3 times a week.
It's also true.
So that's all. I don't want to say anything anymore. I'm out of here because tonight I got to come down before I go back up for the football. And the good thing is I'm having a beautiful tucker dinner with my wife, so I can come down a little bit. And then I'm going to get ready for the football. I'll invite you later. You guys, everybody join us at 20:45 Central European time. If United lose tonight, I think the channel's going to be cancelled because I'm going to lose my shit. Adios, amigos.
Ciao, guys.